Hello guys and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Washerage Konyo. Now we are right here at Showtime Cinema located at Pumpkin House 4th floor. And first of all is to thank you guys for representing us yesterday for the Out of Africa Film Festival. And of course one of the guests who represented us is a visual artist. I mean you can see right here the art that he has done. You can see his great work. So he's going to introduce himself, and of course today we are going to talk about the world of visual artists. And if you are a visual artist out there, this is the best episode for you. And of course we're also going to learn about his work, his journey, and of course get more inspiration when it comes to this field. So karibu sana, tell us your name and of course what you do. Tunajua unafanya visual art, but still you can tell us maybe something more about yourself. Karibu.
So thank you for kuni host today. So my name is Eshipwaka Josh, but my artistic name is Eshi Arts. So I'm a student at Dedan Kimathi University. Of course, neza anza like I'm an artist kwanza from what I've done. Yes. But in the university nafanya BSc Industrial Chemistry. Nishamaliza nangoja graduation. Let me see anything else.
Oh, that's it. That's enough information about yourself. I mean, watu tutapatia na contact yake in case you want to know more about him. So maybe atatuambia social media platforms zake ikikam kuisha, but then you can see the Kut again represented. Manze, you guys, you are doing so much and we really appreciate your university because it is one of the best universities we have in the country. But let's go straight to your work. So umesema unafanya BSc. People are curious. How did you enter the world of art?
So for me, art has been a passion. Nimechora for as long as I can remember, since I was a kid. But pia imekuwa a journey. Like I've learned from those who have gone ahead of me. I've learned from the social media. Nimelearn from my teachers. Yeah, so art has been a journey for me, but I've been drawing since nikuwe mtoi. But sikuwa nachora as good as nachora sahi. Okay. So nakumbuka hata sikuwa najua kuchora paketi ya maziwa when I was a kid. Oh. But it has been a journey step by step. Here I am.
Okay. I'm also curious, like nani alikuinspire ama tu ulikuwa unajipata tu umekaa tu umeanza kuchora tu cartoons ama ukiona art unakuwa mesmerized, and of course maybe your guardians or your parents, what did they have to say about this?
So my inspiration, since I was a kid, I've loved cartoons, first of all.
Which is your favorite cartoon?
Yoli mingi, like my favorite cartoons. The cartoons zilikuwanga on TV stations Saturdays asubuhi. Ukitoka shule saa 10 KTN. Let me ni kitambo. Just kuna Super Strikers, kuna Tinga Tales. Another one. Hizo majina ni mingi. Zilikuwa mingi. Yeah, so those were my inspirations. Nilikuwa napenda pia the comic books, the Shujaz, Super Striker books. Hizo ndo pia zilini inspire kukuwa an artist. I love the cartoons in the gazette, kwa gazeti hizo by the Mad World. So yeah, I loved these of the arts zilikuwa hapo, and those were some source of my inspiration. About my parents, yeah, they are supportive, but naweza sema maybe I'm not from a background of artists, so maybe most of the advice wananipatia, they are not coming from artists, but they are coming from parents. Yeah, so as much as they are supportive, maybe naweza sema they don't support 100%, maybe because they are not from an artistic background. Yeah, but they have been supportive. And they have like an obstacle for me. They have just allowed me to create my own path, and whenever I needed help I could count on them. Okay. Yeah. All
right. Wow, that's amazing when you have supportive parents, because we know our parents kama mimi niende niambie mama mimi nataka kuwa painter. Be like, no, I want you to become a doctor, I want you to become a lawyer, because most parents think that kazi kama hii inakuwaga tu you can do it as a side hustle, but kuna wanaamini kuna zile main job, but because we know that the world is changing nowadays. I mean there's nothing you can't do. You can actually become a millionaire from this. Maybe you can tell us about your pieces, which is the best piece you've ever done na imekupeleka like mbele. I remember ilikuwa lini tulikuwa tumeenda youth summit ya KICC. yeah, it was there. And maybe you can tell us about your great works and probably people have ever recognized them.
So tangu nianze kuchora professionally, I've done a lot of works. Okay, one of my favorite yenye iko still available ni yenye iko nyuma hapo hivyo.
Oh, okay. Let me stand.
One thing I love about this art is because the time will consume and the passion yenye nilieka.
Yes.
I just love the details zenye nilieka ndani. Ni one of the pieces zenye nilijituma kuifanya. Alafu pia I just love the landscape, the scenery, it's peaceful. Yes. And whenever I look at it, like it gives me that inner sense of peace and tranquility. That's why I really love it. And I honor the dedication yenye niliput in it.
Yes.
And yeah, I love even the size.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, guys, as you can look at this, man, visual art is just speaking without even saying a word. If you visit such a place, imagine if you're in such a place, put yourself in this picture and you're told you kuja ukaiku for a few days. I mean, all the stress that you'd be having inaweza kuwa imeisha. So I can get your point of view. I can see there's a river. Wow, look at that. I mean, this is real water, baby. If you look at it from a distance, you'll notice that this is actually real nature. So how many days did it take? How much time did it take you to paint this?
Roughly 2 weeks. Not continuously, of course, but maybe because of classworks and stuff, 2 weeks.
Yes, tell us how you're able to balance school and work and your art.
And my art. So one of the things no nakumbuka na keep back in mind is that nimekuja shule kusoma.
Yes.
So lazima ni excel academically. So but pia my passion sio I kukufa because of something else.
Yes.
So one thing najiambianga I make time kama nitapunguza time ya kulala so that I can balance the two, I'll do that. Kama I'll have to postpone some stuff, maybe bash or something to create time for academic and my passion in art, I'll do that. So I just create time, there's always time. So that's what I do.
Okay, so visual art and industrial chemistry. Sidhani kuna mali zinaingia. Nama kuna mali zinaingia na guys, I don't know about industry kidogo. Oh really? So why did you choose industrial art and not like a visual art as a course in university?
Well, for starters, naweza sema maybe lack of information time nilikuwa nachagua courses. So because sikuwa na mse, maybe at that time neza look up to and advice maybe art is a course by itself, because most of the people advising me hawakuwa najua more about art. Sikuwa najua you can take art as a course and ikulipie bills. Exactly.
Yeah,
but
I understand.
Yeah, so, but another thing ni pia industrial chemistry is a totally different thing. Because even in high school I was excelling in chemistry, so I thought let me do something related to chemistry. So like as much as they are different, but at least I have time, maybe art imekuwa too much, I can do something else and iko art related.
Okay, so well, that should tell us something. Mentors to come and advise the high school students, and of course those who are choosing courses, to advise them about the courses that have actually upcome, because we have visual art, we have graphic and design. But then, speaking of graphic and design, and of course AI and photography, how has it come to affect the visual? I don't know if it's part of visual art, the graphic design. Is it? Okay, so AI and photography, how has it affected the world of painters, the world of artists like you?
Okay, AI and photography, naweza sema they are part of technology. And one thing about technology is like a wave venye you can't stop it, you just have to run with it. So how it affects an artist depends on the mentality of the artist. So wale artists have a rigid mentality that hawataki kumove on with technology, it will affect, it will take over. But if you are a wise artist and flexible, you have to let your mind flow with the technology. Let it, wacha ikusaidie to ease your work. So AI, to some artists, vile nimesema, it depends on the mentality, wanaiona as a disruption. But I feel like AI imekuja to make our work as artists easier. For example, graphic designer, because AI cannot do. For example, art is about expressing emotions.
Yes.
And I believe as a human, I can relate to another human better than the way an AI can relate to another human. So that's something that we have a plus as artists. We are human and AI is a machine. So until your time AI can do what we do emotionally, connect with other humans, I think we are on the upper hand.
Yes, and of course, that is very, very true. AI, you'll never capture emotion. Okay, I don't want to say that on camera, but of course, for example, if you tell an artist to draw you and you just put your photo on AI, it will be more, let me just call it intimate when you are with an artist, because they will be able to capture your emotions, they'll be able to capture your details. So that is very true, because it is true that visual artists, actually the painters, the ones who are painting these, have an upper hand when it comes to AI. So guys, let's appreciate Josh, and maybe how much can you sell this, because maybe an audience can come and request order, I mean.
So a piece like this maybe inaweza use around 12k. That is delivery inclusive all over Kenya. Yeah. So but most pieces zenye nauza depend with the price and the content of the piece. They range from as low as 2k to as high as even 30k.
Okay.
Yeah.
What makes it different? Tell us about the brushes, the colors, the canvas that you use, maybe the material that you use. What makes it different that one painting can be sold at 2k? I know the sizes also matter, but I can imagine probably there is a painting like this that's probably being sold at 50,000 Kenyan shillings. So maybe tell us what makes it different.
Okay, the difference comes with the audience, the market, and even the quality of the tools and materials that tunatumia. Okay. Yeah, so for example, a painting that is sold at an art gallery can be sold even for millions. Yes. Yeah, because the audience, they value it at such a price. But the same painting ukileta maybe somewhere local, I'm sure there's no one atatoa 1 million for a painting. Na kuna chakula inafaa inunuliwe. So it depends kwanza na the market, your audience pale unauzia kwanza. That really matters. Another thing that matters depends ni jina of the artist. If you are an artist mwenye usha achieve, your paintings will automatically go for higher value. Yes. But kama you are starting, even if you are good, most of the times zinakuanga lower price kwanza. But as you grow, your quality, your work, your name ikigrow, the price pay inaenda juu. Yeah. Okay.
So if, for example, I go to Sarit, maybe if there's an art gallery in Sarit, and the same painting probably inaweza uziwa at a higher price. Not that the material or the paints that I've used is different, that have been used is different. I can get it at a higher price because of the market, the place itself, the artist. Oh well, we hope that you get to that level. Hey guys, please promote him. In fact, if you can buy these at more than 12,000, because you can see the work that has been put into it. Guys, you can all agree that this is a work of art. Very, very beautiful. All right, we know that it doesn't come easy. Probably you can talk about some challenges that you go through in this field.
One of the main challenges ni the materials. People say art is an expensive hobby. Like the materials kwanza in Kenya, they are so expensive. Like I remember a normal pencil kitambo ilikuwa ina go for like 10 bob, 15 bob. Yeah. But pencil for art unaweza pata hata ilikuwa unauziwa na 290 one pencil.
One pencil.
So that's one of the main challenges, the material. And pia places of sourcing the material. Mostly lazima niende Nairobi, nichukue the material in bulk, then kuja eneo Nyeri. That's one of the main challenges. Another challenge maybe ni market and maybe the mentality of the society. Exactly, because society maybe waja value art the way it's supposed to be valued. Yes. That's why maybe parents won't advise their children to take art as a career, because they have set the mentality that art cannot pay your bills. But uko majuu, there are art pieces zenye zina sell for even $450 million. Yeah, so art is a really like I think ni kitu, if ingekuwa valued ama mentality can be changed, it's something that can pay your bills and something that inaweza kupeleka mbali, because there are people who actually value art. So that's one of the other challenge yenye wana face, mentality of the society pia. Yeah.
Well, you know, coincidentally, yesterday during the Out of Africa Film Festival, you talked about mentality, because even the film industry is facing the same thing. You come and tell your parent, I want to become an artist. They're like, no, it cannot pay you. There's a lot of hassle. And you find that one of the filmmakers said that the support that he's getting is from Mombasa, Nairobi, and Kisumu. Nyeri, none. So that should tell us that there's a niche in Nyeri. I mean, Nyeri is a high time we start appreciating art. We start appreciating content creators, we start appreciating filmmakers, we start appreciating visual artists, because as you have heard, this painting can be sold at millions and millions of shillings, but now the mentality of people here, they believe that this cannot pay your bills. Let me tell you something, watu wa Nyeri, please. The world is changing. The world is changing, and this is where the world is going. Talent. If your child has great talent, if your child can draw, please make sure that you nurture them in that, because that's where the world is going. The world is going digital. The world is looking for skills like this. So let us change our mentality. Well, maybe we can look for one solution to this. What do you think, Nyeri, we can do as Nyeri people to help promote visual artists? Well, I was thinking of an exhibition. Maybe you can talk about some exhibition. Maybe we can hold here, and maybe you can talk to other visual artists. Probably something we can plan so that we bring all the visual artists here, and then of course they can talk about their challenges, their problems, and of course we see if our government can actually help us, right?
I guess one of the solution maybe wanaweza fanya maybe ni first of all kutafuta hizo talents ziko wapi. Hivyo vile umesema setting up an exhibition, I guess people watatokea when you call for artists, not just artists, even other talents. I guess ukishatafuta those talents, another thing I feel like they should do is kutafuta mentors, so that they can mentor this upcoming generation. Wajue like how to handle their talent and how to market their talent and package them, so that wakiweka kwa nje inaweza provide pesa. So that's another thing wanaweza fanya. Yeah, and even pia kuchange the mentality, because hizo vitu zote hawezi fanyika kama mentality yao ita change. And even talking to our parents, wale wase have gone ahead of us, kuwaonyesha that art can pay and art can pay bills pia. So ukichange their mentality, I guess they will support the upcoming generation. Yeah.
Well, yeah, that is very true. And of course, also mentoring the younger generation that, you know, kama mimi, like I always say I'm a high school teacher. So if I find a student has drawn something really nice, you know, most of the time ulikuwa napatikana na kitu maybe umechora ama kitu umefanya, probably out of your talent. Maybe umeandika nini song, mwalimu anakupunish, anakuambia this is wrong, you should be reading mathematics. For me, I will take that art and I will appreciate that person. I'll be like, this is really nice. And if you go to college, make sure that you have ventured in this, because talent actually is paying. So mentors, especially in high school, make sure that you advise on various talents. It doesn't have to be this peke yake, and let us not scold people because of their talents. Actually, walimu, take it easy nowadays, vitu zimechange. We are in Gen Z saizi, na sijui generation alpha watatufanyia nini, but Gen Z, this is a generation that has been able to speak on behalf of us, and we really appreciate you, Generation Z. So maybe I don't know, what else would you like to tell the audience, because I think naona director wangu ananiambia time is up kidogo. So maybe you can tell somebody out there who probably wants to do what you do.
So maybe an advice I can tell mse akoko nje sahi, your talent can pay you. That's what I believe. You just have to know how to package that talent and how to put it uko in the society in a way yenye they'll value it. And if you're capable of doing that, I guess itakulipa. And another thing I can advise them is that they should learn every day, and they should learn how to adapt to change. Kama tuseme AI, learn how to adapt to that change. If you can learn to adapt to that change, I guess you can grow. And if you learn every day, I'm sure you will be growing. So grow, learn to change, and learn to adapt to change, and learn how to package your talent.
Yes.
And kuiweka huko nje in a way that people will value it and pay for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe you can give us your social media platforms where guys can follow your work, and of course we're looking for, do you do training, by the way, maybe kwa social media? Awesome, give us those handles, we'll totally follow you.
So on social media, Instagram, I go as Eshis Arts, ESHIS_arts.
Okay.
That is on Instagram, Twitter, and even Facebook.
Alright.
Eshis Arts.
Somebody would call you.
So my phone number or WhatsApp number is 07-989-00439. Yeah, you can contact me via phone call, SMS, or WhatsApp. Okay.
Yeah, and we are also looking forward to having an exhibition here of visual artists. We had another episode with Victor, who is also a Den at Kimathi University students. Hey, manze de good. Hey, you guys, man. So we also had that episode. So if you haven't watched it, you watch it on my YouTube channel and follow, subscribe. I've been your host, Washira Konyo. Thank you so much, Josh, for making time. Of course, we'll be showing you your other. There's more art behind this. We'll be showing you, and make sure you do a purchase. Make sure you call him, order. Unaweza chora pia mtu, si ndio? Like mtu akitaka photo yake, instead of a photograph, you can have Josh doing the painting for you. And of course, you have heard his prices are very, very affordable. So thank you so much, Josh, for this time, and I wish you all the best. Unasema uko na exam? Imshamaliza. Yeah, na Jodeku tunaendelea na exam, so all the best, and thank you so much again. So make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel and share to as many people as possible. Na mkuja hapa Showtime Cinema, of course, and watch movies. There's Showtime Studios for the best photos, and of course there's Josh for your art. So I'll see you on the next one. Thank you guys for being an awesome audience.